trying a little live stream action out on a Saturday night. I don't know if I've ever done that, but here we are. Let's see who shows up. Let's see who doesn't have a life. Just kidding. You have a life. You have a life. Remember that. Cheers. Cheers. Okay. So I have my cozy fire going on in the background. And fun fact. Sorry, why am I catching my breath like this? Why am I sighing so much? Probably because we don't have any heat or hot water. We don't have heat or hot water. Yeah, so it's a blizzard here. I mean, it has stopped snowing, but I don't know how many feet we got. I haven't been outside. But poor Randy had to go to work and take an ice cold shower and then go out in a snowstorm and go to work. So everything's going great. Our landlords are actual leaky bags of trash on the side of the road set on fire. And I wish nothing but the worst for them. Anyway, I'm not showered. It's a good thing you can't be near me. I did heat some hot water and took a very light sponge bath, but yeah, so that's not cool. It's interesting, not interesting, but I feel like having no heat is bad. Do not get me wrong. It's terrible. But at least you can bundle up, right? Like you can wear blankets but when you don't have hot water on top of that, that's not great. You can't wash things. You can't wash yourself. You can't wash the dishes. You can't. And you just feel like a cold, stinky shell of a human, basically, is what you feel like. So anyway, let's put on some makeup. How are you guys doing? Let me see. Let me look at the chat. Dana Hoover, I don't think I've ever waited on any men the way I do for Cate. Honored. Hello, Jennifer Brown, Bonnie Nominson, Lauren Boylis, Kristen J, Clarissa Fell, Stephanie May. Thank you. My headband. I get a lot of questions about my headbands. That's probably one of the most common questions I get are my head wraps. And I never link them because they're all discontinued. You know what I mean? Like patterns and styles and colors go like that. So sorry, I never link them. The Udo Pantograph, I hope you're faring well. Does your heat go off due to the blizzard? No, our heat went off because our landlords are bags of shit. Also, is that a reason for heat? I know that things happen, but whatever. You know what? I'm not going to make this a bitch session about my landlords because that's boring. But I'm pretty sure that you should have heat, not hot water, across the board. And it's been the worst. It's been the worst. That's all I'm going to say. Don't worry. I called 311. They've been reported. You best believe I didn't call anonymously. I want them to know who reported them. Sorry, just checking the comments. Hi, Mariah. Okay, so Clarissa, can you turn your oven on? Mexican fireplace. Oh, I'm Latina. I can say that. No, I don't. You guys are so sweet. You're trying to give me advice and options. And I'm like, no, that's not going to help because anyway, it does. Thank you so much. You know what? The good thing is that I am I run warm. So I'm actually fine that there's no heat. The hot water is a problem. It's a problem. I felt worse for Randy, honestly. Okay. So I have picked out some makeup. Some of it I haven't used in a hot second. I don't know that there's any rhyme or reason. I literally just looked at my makeup collection. I was like, this. All right, here we are. So who did I miss? And I think Better Off Red, I think she's moderating. She said she was going to be moderating, which is super sweet of her and never expected, but always appreciated. All right, so I'm just going to start putting on makeup. And what's going on, guys? How are you? I'm using my In Beauty Project Face Glaze because honestly, I don't know. I was like, wow, it's so cold in here. And I'm like, I wonder if it's going to affect my makeup application. I know that sounds dumb, but you know, I think that kind of does make a difference. So I'm going to go as like hydrated as and as glowy as I can. No surprise there, but Better Off Red is here. Watch yourselves, friends. These hands are buy one, get one free. Thanks, Sarah. Okay. Ooh, Cat is waiting on dinner from DoorDash. What did you get? What'd you get? Last night, I had my friend Carly over and we hate watched and just like that together. And we couldn't decide what we want to order. So we decided we wanted McDonald's. And I haven't had McDonald's in a really long time, but it just hit the spot so hard. We got fries. I got a deluxe, sorry, I'm spurting saliva. A deluxe a deluxe quarter pounder with cheese. And then we shared some nugs. So it was pretty delicious, very, very good with a glass of red wine, might I add. Glamour Spirit, I have heard cold skin makes the makeup stick better. Oh, really? Wow, all right, sweet. Silver linings, am I right? Hi, Being Bio Girl. Okay. And I'm having a Tito's and Tonic. Delicious as always. Probably not the best thing to have in cold weather, but oh well. Okay, so I am going to use Sunshine Babe. McDonald's is so much better here in Europe. Oh, really? I have to say, I never had McDonald's in Europe. I missed out. Okay, so I'm going to be taking the Ilia Super Serum Skin Tint SPF. I never use this. I don't know why, because I have too much stuff, probably. I have it in 2 shades, which are pretty similar, but I'm going to just mix the 2. I feel like this was really, really loved by a lot of people, and then other people were like, nah. Do you like this? I mean, it seems like it should be something I would love. So I'm excited to try it again. All right. Mix the 2 together. So last night, on top of watching And Just Like That, I've seen that episode 3 times now, the latest episode, just not because I wanted to, but because I have to, like, it's research. And I do hate watching it. I mean, but it honestly makes me angry. Anyway, Better Off Red, let's all hit the thumbs up button. Thank you. Thank you. Yes, I would so appreciate it if you would thumbs this up. So we watched that. And then she was telling me about Euphoria. Have you guys seen Euphoria? Have you? That is a harrowing show. It is so fucked up. I knew it was going to be, like, I was prepared, but I wasn't prepared enough. And kind of traumatized, actually. I mean, I love Zendaya. I think she's fantastic. And I mean, I mean, it was great, but it's just like heavy, heavy, heavy. And I'm like, it makes you think, well, is this what was happening when I was in high school? I mean, it wasn't, because I think it depends on maybe what high school you went to. Also, this is obviously fictional. Not to say those things don't happen. I'm just like, I remember my high school and it just it felt very squeaky clean, you know? Being bio girl, I love Euphoria. It hits really close to home. Oh. Yikes. Yikes, girl. In what way? Why? That's terrible. That's terrible news. Sarah, Better Off Red, have you seen it? I'm scrolling back up here. Beyond the Skin with Michelle, I'm indifferent to that serum. Some days it works and others not so much. Okay, got it. Got it. Okay, so I'm actually loving it right now. So I guess this is the day where this is working out. Yeah, I mean, I woke up super dry, like little dryness around the nose and stuff, but this is actually setting down gorgeously. Okay, so that's that. Oh, okay, Better Off Red hasn't seen it. I think you should try to watch it and just tell me what you think. Whoa, being bio girl, it's way too relatable. It's like watching my college years. Being bio girl had a wild time in college, I guess we're to assume. Okay, now I'm going to take my Fit Glow concealer. This is becoming one of my favorite concealers, and it is like, it's kind of strange because it's so full coverage, and I didn't think I would be into that, but I actually am not mad about it because, as my friend State of Cate says, and this is what she loves about it, it stays in place. So it doesn't move around a lot. In fact, I think actually Better Off Red would really like this concealer. It's really thick and a little bit tacky. Dana Hoover, Cate, is it the Fenty body sauce that gives your chest that glow? Thank you. Right now? Or just, I mean, I think what's giving my chest, my neck that glow right now is just this ring light that's shining down upon it. And I do hydrate a lot. I hydrate that area a lot. But yes, when I wear the Fenty body sauce, it does give me that glow, and it's very blurring. But as you can see, I'm like white as a ghost. So I do not have it on right now. I mostly just use the Fenty body sauce when I do Samantha Jones right now because, you know, I feel like in a lot of those seasons, she had just that very, especially toward the end, she had that LA glow. But that's about the only time I've been using it in the winter. Simply Swatched. I have yet to dislike a single Fit Glow product I've tried. Same. And I just finished their essence, their day essence. Always feel so proud of, don't you feel proud of yourself when you get through a product? That's how I felt with that. And I really, really loved it, but I'm going to keep trying other essences because why not, right? Okay. But agreed. I've tried the lip serums, the concealer, and then the essence, and they've all been outstanding. Christina Bernhardt. Hi, new here. Hi, welcome. Have you ever talked about your skincare routine? I recently moved to a colder climate and my skin is dry. Yes. I mean, I have like I have many skincare videos, and they should all be in a playlist. So you can always watch my skincare videos. You can watch them one right after the other if you want. I can't remember the last one I did. I think it's been a couple months. Actually, I think it was a beauty pie skincare video, perhaps. Okay. So now I think we're good with the concealer and the foundation. And now I'm going to, you know what, actually I'm going to put a little bit of that concealer on. Sorry, I saw Dana's comment and it starts out saying, wow, then I hate you. Dana is one of these commenters. I love Dana. But sometimes Dana starts things out saying like, oh my God, I hate you. And then I'm like immediately just traumatized. And then I keep reading and she's like, because your face is so pretty, I'm angry, or whatever. I don't know, whatever she says. And I'm like, okay, good. All right. It's just very triggering when you're an influencer and like, you just, I don't know. I just feel, that sounds so douchey. It's so triggering when you're an influencer. But in terms of comments, I'm always expecting the worst, even though most of my comments are very positive. Go figure. It's my problem. Okay, so Better Off Red. Does Beauty Pie have any skincare with snail mucin? It sounds gross, but it works. I don't know. I don't know. I haven't tried every single one of their pieces of skincare. Not to my knowledge or off the top of my head. Oh, I was going to put this on my lids as well. Okay. Ooh, that actually looks really good on the eye too. Guys, I decided not to do those Charlotte Tilbury matte eyes to mesmerize because I watched Michelle's video. They look like a disaster. They look terrible, so I will not be purchasing those. Wait, what am I missing? What am I missing? Okay, now I'm going to, what am I going to do? I'm going to do powder. So I'm going to pull out my LYS. This is my favorite powder right now. The LYS Triple Fix Translucent Setting Powder. And a kabuki brush. Leslie Cross popped right onto a bunch of people professing love for snail mucin. I have heard that it's quite magical. If you can, you know, get over what you're putting on your face. Ageless Beauty 416. I have the COS RX Snail Mucin Gel Cleanser and I love it. Oh man, I'm gonna have to get on this snail mucin. Better Off Red. The snail mucin works much like hyaluronic acid, very hydrating for thirsty skin. Ooh, sounds great. So you guys, Jaclyn Hill put out a new tutorial. Has anyone watched it? Well, I sure did. And there may be a follow along coming up with me following her makeup tutorial because she hasn't done one in a year, you know? And let's be honest, no one really does tutorials anymore. You should recreate it. I am going to recreate it. Okay, so now I'm going to take this. I really actually did try to open up my drawers and find some things that I just haven't touched in a long time. So this is the Chantecaille bronzer in the shade Serena or Sirena. The last live stream I didn't do any bronzer. I just forgot and it was fine. It was fine, but I just, you know, I feel like A little bronzer. Kind of need that, you know, or else I just feel like a big pale moon face. Is anyone else alarmed when they turn this birchwood fireplace on Netflix? Like, it's so loud, the opening music. It's almost like it's very aggressive. It's very violent. Inevitably, this is going to go out, and I'm probably going to have to restart it because I think it's only an hour long. It actually is making me feel warmer, even though I'm not at all. Kira Cox, hi, loving the weekend live streams. This is the second one I've caught in real time, and I'm here for it. Thank you. Like I said, I think it's also nice to switch up the live stream times and be a little spontaneous, because then different people can, you know, show up, maybe who couldn't otherwise. Yes, well, this is a new TV. Someone's like, oh, your TV is working. First of all, thank you for remembering that. Second of all, it's because it's new. And it's glorious. It's very, very large for our apartment, probably comically so. But you literally feel like you're in, like we were watching And Just Like That last night, and we were screaming because there are so many things you see that you don't normally see. Like there's the one scene that's in whatever, Miranda gets her friends to help paint this women's shelter, I believe is what it is. And so they bring all the characters together and they're painting this, whatever. Anyway, I can see things so big and so clearly that there's this one scene where there's an extra and he's right there. He's not far away at all. He's literally right next to one of the lead characters who's walking away. No joke, has no paint on his roller. It's just like taking a dry roller and like not even touching the wall, not even trying. It's like literally not painting. We were dying. Dying. Just can't make mistakes like that anymore, right? Like you used to be able to when shit wasn't as good, but now the quality of everything, this is going on very, very lightly, which I'm not mad about. Better Off Red. Switch to the Gulag on Shudder. Oh, I should. I'm still hate watching And Just Like That, and I hate it. Yeah, same. Anyone who's trying to find like anything good about it, I don't know what you're doing anymore. Like that time has come and gone. You know, like it's not gonna get better. In fact, I don't want it to. You know, like it's done too much damage at this point. Like even if it got better, I'd be like, it doesn't matter. You're too late. You blew it. You freaking blew it. Oh, good. Yeah, I was having some people tell me that notifications weren't working on YouTube. Sarah, are you getting subscribers saying that to you, that sometimes they're not getting notified? Anyway, that was happening last week, but so glad it's not happening anymore. Never can tell with the YouTube. Better Off Red, they're talking about And Just Like That. They're all so schmackty. Learn that phrase from you. Yes, it's super schmackty. Do you guys know what schmackty is? I feel like that's kind of a drama nerd term. But it just means exactly how it means what it sounds like. Like you're not really acting, you're like waka 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 schmackty. Like that's how that show feels to me. I can't. Christina Bernhardt, but did And Just Like That ever have a chance? That's a hard question to answer, because I think anything could have a chance if it was well written, well acted, and well conceived. But this show isn't. So we'll never, I mean, do I think it was a good idea to reboot it? No. So, I mean, I guess the shorter answer from me is, you're right. Probably didn't have a great chance, but could have done better than it's doing. I have been bronzing for about 10 minutes. And I'm kind of into it. I think the reason this is going on so subtly is because it's that gel, that baked gelée formula that Michelle Wong loves so much. All right, I think I'm done bronzing. See, this is where the Fenty body sauce comes in, but guess who's not gonna do that today? This gal. Okay, I'm just gonna take that kabuki brush and just lightly go over the bronzer just to make sure it's as blended as it can possibly be. Falconer Wing. Oh, thank you. Also, we finished Succession. Don't worry, I'm not going to do any spoilers. But like, damn. If you aren't watching Succession, I'm telling you what, you're missing out. You're going to have to push through the first couple episodes though, because it's a little, you have to adjust. I feel like Succession to me is very heightened. Like it's almost like watching Shakespeare in a way because it's so fast paced and you're not used to the way they talk to each other or the language. But once you just hone in and you get going, you adjust, you like adapt to all of that. And then once that happens, it's better. Maddie Fox. Hi, Maddie Fox. Brian Stein. At least we have the old Sex and the City and banana pudding. Yes. Banana pudding? I mean, I love banana pudding, but how random. Hi, Ann Moser. Thank you. Welcome to the Good Job Gang. Camp 787. Even though I do not, I'm going to do my brows while I'm doing this with the Kosas Kosas Brow Pop pencil. Camp 787. Even though I do not like the original series, I think Kim Cattrall made a better choice to be in the How I Met Your Father series. Of course, she could have done both. Yeah, I think maybe just neither, you know, like maybe neither was the way to go. Randy's watching that right now. He hates it, but he watched How I Met Your Mother and he kind of just wants to see what it's like. And I came in here to watch a clip of Kim Cattrall in it. I mean, I don't know that it's her fault. It just looks really dumb. So, unless you love that show, and sorry. I couldn't stand How I Met Your Mother. So I know people were crazy about that show, like obsessed. And I tried to get into it and I could not. Have fun, Megan. Have fun. She's going out with her honey. Have a blast. Better Off Red agrees with me about How I Met Your Mother. Thank you. Aaron Hoyt, I'm watching it for the same reasons Randy is. So far, Kim Cattrall is the best part. Trisha S. Kim has bills to pay too. However, that show is also unfortunate. Oh, yeah, for sure. I mean, you know, I get it, but Camp 787, I haven't watched it, but Hilary Duff has a hold on my heart. Really? What about her? Is it like her personality or? It can't be her. I mean, it can't be her acting. Sorry. Shade. Leslie Cross, I am being lightly bullied by friends to watch Yellowstone. Is anyone here watching? I'm not watching it. I actually would like to. You know, I really love anything Western just because like so much of my life was spent, or a lot of my life was spent in Wyoming. And I've been to Yellowstone a million times with my parents, so I really do want to see it. We're watching Peacemaker. Yes, Better Off Red. I want to watch Yellowstone, but I don't have Peacock or whatever streaming. Oh, yeah. That's right. That's right. You have to have Peacock to watch it. Okay. Enough pencil. I'm going to zoom in a little bit more here just so you can see more what I'm doing. Let me blow my nose because it's the polar ice cap in here. Please excuse me. All right. Hi, Lisa. Sorry, I'm just reading your comments here. We also started watching Peacemaker, right? And it's great. I wasn't, whatever. I saw the Suicide Squad movies. They were good. I kind of understand who that character is. I think it's really clever. And I'm obsessed with the opening. If you don't watch Peacemaker, just promise me you'll go and watch the opening theme. It's one of my favorite openings I've ever seen. The whole cast does this really awkward opening dance together. That's really good. It's actually quite catchy. Okay, so I'm gonna take the Air Brow Gel. Lauren Boyles, Night Star Beauty just hit 1,000 subs. Oh my gosh, congratulations. Oh, also, Michelle Wong hit 200,000 today. I believe it was today. So that's like huge. I mean, she's famous. So. Okay. I think the brows are good, although I always have to go back and perfect them. Hi, Jamie K. Okay. Now I am going to blush. Now I'm using the Patrick Ta Major Headlines, whatever, the long ass name it is. The Double Take Cream and Powder Major Headlines Blush Duo. And I'm going to use the shade Do We Know Her? Actually, I'm going to use two different shades of this. I haven't used these in a while, and these were some of my favorites. So I have the pink shade, which is She's That Girl, and Do We Know Her? And the way that Patrick Ta, if you recall, likes to apply these or suggests you apply them is you do the powder and then the cream, which always messes with my head. But I'm going to do that. Right now I'm going to do the powder, and then I'm going to let that simmer down now. And then I'm going to come back around and do the cream. Being Bio Girl, I'm having major surgery on Thursday, so I'll be catching up on your videos and Sarah's when I'm lucid enough. Oh, well, sending you good thoughts. Liz Chambers, I've been having such a hard time with my brows lately for no reason, and I have all the good brow products, including the Kosas Brow Gel. They just don't feel like cooperating lately. I hear that. Okay, so grabbing a blush brush, and I'm going to take the Angie Hot and Flashy brush. Ann Moser, how about a live stream with Sarah, Kate, Michelle, and Cate? Well, I don't know about Cate because she's not really into live streaming, but I'm always down for a Sarah Michelle live stream. Oh, Oh, okay. Okay. So now I'm just gonna dip into both of these powders. So we're doing a peachy pink. You know, here's the thing. I have like a million blushes, right? And I love blush, but I just have to say, I don't know. I feel like I've been trying to do like berry blushes and kind of branch out and use like shades I wouldn't normally use that are deeper. And I feel like it's just never as good as like a peachy, pinky, corally cheek. That's just, I don't know. For me, I just think that is the most flattering. Jamie K, I ended up getting the almost bronze looking shade of the Patrick Ta blush. It is such a gorgeous, deep, rosy shade, although it looks like it would be too brown. I actually have that as well. Okay, here we go. And then remember, we're gonna go back in and double blush with the cream in a little bit. Better Off, we're having a brow conversation here. I think this is in response to Liz Chambers. Better Off Red said, have you tried using brow stencils? Because I have seen people use those and they look magical. I mean, at least, you know, in the reels that I've seen, but I feel like I'm being very light-handed with everything tonight. Okay, that's better. So that's that. And then we're gonna do eyes. And I can't remember if I've tried this in front of you guys. I know I featured it in a favorites video, but whatever, we're using it again. It is the MAC eyeshadow single. This is their extra dimension eyeshadow, which I love this formula. It is so incredibly easy to apply, one and done. And I don't know what else I had to say about that. That's it. It's just beautiful. Oh, but yeah, it's called Sweet Heat. And everything that I'm talking about is, of course, linked down in the description box. I did take the time to link it all, unlike last time when I was a lazy biatch. Better Off Red. I've seen people use Duo glue as brow gel if they have wiry brows. Wow, that's intense. Okay. I also did a huge declutter, not just of makeup, of like clothes and everything the other day. Gosh, that feels good, doesn't it? Yes, this is a State of Cate shade. This was a recommendation from her. And I really like it because it's kind of, you can see it's bronzy, right? But it's not, for me, it's more like a champagne bronze, which I like, because if something goes too rose gold or too bronzy for me, I don't love it. I don't love it. You know, I like a really simple, like brightening eyeshadow. So this is like the perfect Goldilocks situation. Jamie K. Liz is someone who also has thick, coarse hair. We're talking about brows. A trim is usually the solution. This is a very in-depth, useful brow conversation here. Okay. Great. Great. Perfect. Let's see if I can swatch it on my, if you can see it on my, yeah, there you go. So that's what it looks like. Isn't it pretty? Like I said, bronzy, but not too bronzy rose gold. Lisa, good evening. I just found your channel. I just subscribed to your channel and Better Off Red. Oh, thank you. Thank you so much. Cheers to that. Cheers to that. Okay, now I'm gonna do some liner. I'm gonna take my Charlotte Tilbury. This is the Rock and Coal pencil, just in the espresso shade. It's called Barbarella Brown, and I'm gonna do, I've been seeing a lot of people doing tight lining lately, and I'm like, do I need to do that? But then I tried it and it was so, my eyes were so irritated and it was like tickling my eye and I wanted to die. Should I try it in front of you? Oh, I don't know. Jaclyn Hill did it. She did it in her latest tutorial. It looked I mean, it ended up looking, you know, beautiful, but watching the process is a little scary. So tight lining is when you go in and you like go this part of your lash line, like the under part of your lash line, and you like get in there so that it really does make your lashes look thicker and richer because there's no skin showing. Yes, Better Off Red. Tight lining is when you put liner on the upper wet line. Exactly. Well, why not? Why not? Ooh, wow. I'm really getting it on there, aren't I? I just don't want to like get it in my eye. Oh, hold on. See, this is, hold on a second. This is what happens when the Birchwood Fire and Seinfeld comes on, which I'm also not mad about. But like, sorry, seeing the back of my head. Sorry. Created by George Ford. Thanks, George Ford. You're killing it. Okay. All right, we're back in business here. Okay. And then always I do a tiny baby wing. Scrolling back up. Okay. Wow. Sorry. There's so much to read. I'm just like on pins and needs over here. I'm also just making sure I didn't miss anything. Nope, sure didn't. Okay. So this is always my problem eye. I don't know if you guys have, and I'm sure it probably is because I do sleep on this side sometimes more than the other side. And I find that it's very difficult to put on eyeliner on this eye because of it. Like it just doesn't set down well. It just skips. Like, what's that about? Isn't that wild? Just because I sleep on this eye, like why is that not allowing the liner to set down like on the other eye? I hate it. Okay. Wow. Yeah, that is really not as good as the other eye. All right. Okay. And then I'm gonna do this thing, the tight lining. I guess I should go like this, huh? I'm so nervous about it. I'm like scared. All right, that's as good as we're gonna get. All right, that's enough. That's enough of that. Okay, so now I'm going to take the Victoria Beckham Satin Kajal Liner and do my bottom lash line with it, and this is in the shade Bronze. Better Off Red is killing the game tonight, and she's reminding everyone to please thumbs this up if you're watching. So thank you so much. This is also, wow, this is just aggressively crackling in my ears. So, okay, Birchwood, we get it. You're excited. Calm down, please. Thank you. Okay. Being Bio Girl, you guys need to help a girl out with a beauty issue. Should I try Charlotte Tilbury or NARS? Like if you could only choose one, which should you choose as a brand? Or that's a really broad question. I think I like them both. I've loved NARS for forever, and I think they both make amazing products. I can't help you. I'm sorry. I guess it depends on what you're talking about. Both. Yeah, both. Oh, the new foundation. Understood. I can't speak to that. I have the Charlotte Tilbury. It's phenomenal, but I haven't tried the NARS. Okay. Oh, yeah. Satin Kajal. Making sure that I just set my under eye as much as I want to. And I'm just going to do my waterline. There's already like a piece of liner in my eye. Oh, I have a story for you guys that I keep on forgetting to tell. So I can't remember what brought this on. Randy and I were just talking about people who don't know things, you know, like really famous people who've never heard, you know, maybe Gen Z, I don't know. And he told me the story where he was, okay, so he was at work a couple weeks ago, and Nicole Kidman was dining there upstairs. That's that part of the story. So then like the next week he was talking to his friend at work, and she made reference to Nicole Kidman, but she said, "Oh, you mean that girl who was upstairs, the famous girl?" That girl who was upstairs, the famous girl. I screamed. I was like, "What do you mean? What do you mean?" I'm still mad about it. Like, I'm mad at you now about it. And I'm yelling at you. But like, what? Also, yeah, girl. Like, that was like my number. There's so much to unpack there, right? Like, we can get into several things. But just, you called her a girl? Like, Nicole Kidman is in her 50s. Just like, okay, you know what? That's someone we just need to take. We need to start her from square one. I don't know what kind of pop culture training we can get going, but like, fuck. That's weird. That's really weird. The next time I see her, I kind of want to say something. I'm not going to, but I want to. I mean, guys, I know not everyone's, you know, up on all the stuff, but wow, that was a doozy. Oat Messy Mama, was she born before Days of Thunder came out? Definitely not. She's definitely born after Days of Thunder came out. Okay, I am going to use big surprise, my Kira Weiss Impossible Mascara. Now, I know I tried to use this last time, and there was an issue with the stopper, but I think I fixed it. Thank God, because tragedy. Yeah, I can't get over that one. That will stick with me forever. I also just feel like, where do you guys stand on the word lady? Because I feel like sometimes I hear people my age or older, I'm 38, be like, that lady? And I'm like, are you 10? What do you mean, that lady? I don't know. Am I weird? I just feel like that's weird. Because like children say that, like, that lady over there. Like, no, we're too old for that now. It's just so strange. Maybe I'm on my own here. I've always felt that way. I've never expressed it. Thank you so much for letting me express it. Like, I've never referred to a woman as like, what a nice lady. Maybe I have, but not very often. I don't know. I don't know what I'm saying. I just think it's weird. Yes, it's like I can't explain it correctly. I can't put my finger on why it feels disrespectful, but it just feels, I don't know. It feels like juvenile or something. Kayla, my friend Kayla Jennerson is here. Lady is just a hair's breadth away from ma'am. Yeah, it's almost like too, I don't know. It's like dismissive or something. Anyway. Better off red. I like hey lady as an endearment, but not to refer to a stranger. Oh yeah, no, that's fine. If you're like, hey lady, that's different. See, it's all about context. Yes, Rachel Lee, exactly. Lindsay Lou, I don't like being called ma'am. I mean, no, I don't either. Anastasia, but what if she's a lady? Wow, she's a lady. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Yeah, okay, got it. You can also sing that song and that's not offensive. But that's when lady meant something. You're like, yeah, she's a lady. But not like, you know what I'm saying. All right. You got it. You got it. Liz Chambers, I think some of this depends on the part of the country. I live in the South and ma'am is still a thing here. You know, yes, and I recognize that, but also like the South, can you just stop it? I'm not saying Liz Chambers is saying this, but I'm saying that a lot of people, because I can't remember, I posted a story on Instagram, who knows when, a while back, and I think it was me ranting about someone called me sir, and I was just like, can we just stop calling people sir or ma'am? Like, which is probably where we're going toward anyway, right? Like and then I had several very nice people, but several people DM me who are Southern, sort of using that as defense. Like, oh, well, in the South, that's like accepted and it's like a good thing. And I'm like, well, I don't care. I don't care. Like, the South needs to, oh man, wow. Whew. What kind of comments am I gonna get? No, but no, I don't take it back. Like, stop. Just, I don't know. Just stop that. Like, we get it. You're respectful because you're Southern. I don't know. I did that, but hold on, I'm focusing. Hold on. Let's see what the people are saying. Cheryl Carol Bro, so many things the South needs to do. We are in rough shape down here. Oh yeah, for sure. Listen, I lived in the South for years, okay? I get to weigh in a little bit. Just a little bit. I am from the South. It's habit. That's not a good reason. That reason doesn't work for anything else today. It should not work for Southerners. You cannot just always say, well, it's just a habit. Okay, well, that habit sucks and you should change it. Boom. But they mean well. I don't care. I don't care. Better off red. The South can go ahead and have a blessed day, ma'am. Yes, indeed. Indeed. The way it is said and the timing makes a big difference, whether it is respectful or not. Well, that's just life. I mean, that's just literally everything is about context and tone. I mean, that's just goes without saying. Someone's gonna come on here and be like, just so you know, I'm from the South and like I'm being really disrespectful and like I'm unsubscribing, just so you know. Ooh. Okay. Becky Humphrey, I'm 63 and don't like being called ma'am, and I'm from the South. Yeah, exactly. Kayla Jennerson. They're just, I don't know why I have to say your name all together. They're just antiquated ways to address people. That's it. Exactly. Exactly. Okay. I think we have enough mascara on the top lashes. I'm going to go in and do the bottom. Being a bio girl, I say, hello, human. Love it. Love it. Simply Swatch, I was raised in the South, but to a mom from Queens. Talk about a weird mix. Wow, that is quite a mix. Better off red. I have to say it all depends on who says it and how. A sweet old lady can call me sweetheart or baby. Oh yeah, for sure. Again, context. It matters. But it's just because they don't, we just accept that. You know what I mean? Like, there's a certain, if someone's 95, I'm not gonna be like, okay, okay. I mean, all right. Christina Krasny, nothing grinds my gears like being called young lady by a man. Well, yeah, that's fucking terrible. Clarissa Fell, a good-looking guy can call me baby. Okay. Listen, whatever floats your boat, you know. You should smile. Oh, well, yeah. I mean, that's just, now we're just getting into like ridiculously disrespectful territory, you know. Sorry, I'm just reading the comments. Thanks, Lori. Okay. I always have to say okay at least once and then not stop doing my mascara. That's just a part of how things work. And get the tippy tops of my lashes. I don't often do the lower waterline, but sometimes when I do, I have to say, it's nice, a nice little pop, right? Okay, so now I'm going to do my lips and then we'll do blush. So this liner is the Laura Mercier lip liner in the shade Rosewood. You guys know I don't often line my lips, but this is something I use when I do the Samantha videos, and I ended up really liking it. It's just a beautiful nude, like peachy liner, peachy pink. So I'm gonna kind of overline my lips. Anastasia, you used to do videos with Cate and Michelle and Risa. Any plans for that? No. I mean, I've done videos with each of them individually. Risa, and I only did that once, but Risa also lives in Vegas. Yeah, you never know. You know, we're just all playing it by ear. But I had a fun time doing that video with Risa. It was very girly and sparkly and Vegas and wow, so many comments about young lady, little lady, honey, sweetheart. Okay. Just filling in the whole lip with abandon. Again, overlining. Sometimes I forget like how beautiful just a liner filled in can be. Okay, so we got the pout going on. And then we're gonna go back to the blush. I'm mixing up the order here. It's getting crazy. And I'm gonna go back to the Patrick Ta blush duos. Better Off Red. If a man in a cowboy calls me ma'am, it's okay. If a man in a cowboy hat calls me ma'am, it's okay. If a man in a fedora calls me ma'am, punch. Understood. Understood. Okay, so now I'm going to go back in with the two Patrick Tas, and I'm going to use the cream because remember, Patrick Ta loves the cream on top of the powder. So I am going to take my, what am I going to take? So many brushes to choose from. I'm going to take my Rare Beauty cream blush brush just for something different. I was going to use a sponge, but let's just mix it up. And I'm going to just dip into the pink and the peach. Just a little of both. I like to dab it out on my hand just to get a sense of what I'm looking at here. See, I just like, yeah, it's just the combo of the peach and the pink, man. I'm telling you. It does it for me every damn time. All right, so we're gonna stop with that. Now I'm gonna go in Actually, I'm going to take this nude lipstick I completely forgot that I had. This is from, wait, what is this from? Wonder 2. Oh my God, I forgot about this brand. And I remember thinking this is a really pretty nude and I used it like once. This is called Needed Nude. I don't need to do this, but and then, ooh, that kind of tastes a little, a little perfumey. And then I'm going to take gloss because you know me, I need a gloss. Can't stay away. And this is the Pat McGrath Lust Gloss in the shade Earth Angel, which is one of my favorites. It's just a gorgeous topper. It looks good on everything. It's got like peachy pinky little glimmers in it. So flattering. And then we're gonna do highlighter. So this again is another thing that I totally forgot about. This is the Natasha Denona, and I remember really liking this. The Natasha Denona Face Glow Cream Shimmer. Just gonna warm it up with my fingers. Oh wow, I forgot how blingy that is. So pretty, so pretty. So this comes in, I think, different shades. This is the lightest shade. I know I forget to do boop. I totally forget to do that now, guys. I'm sorry. That really is so pretty. So pretty. Okay, so that is the finished look, and I really love it. Remember the last live stream I did? I mean, obviously, like, I didn't hate it, but I was, you know, when you're just like not digging on a look, you're like, yeah, it's fine, but like, eh. But like, this is my jam. I just love it so much. I really think this lip, this nude, would be gorgeous on anyone. And this gloss, I will never go without it. I will never go without it. It's so pretty. All right, let me take a drink. That went fast. I feel like where did the time go? So let me back it up. Not that far, not that far, not that far. Zoom it in. And yeah, so everything, this is a finished look. Everything is going to be down below in the description box. You guys are awesome. Thank you for showing up on a Saturday night. Thank you to Sarah, Better Off Red, for being here and for moderating. And of course, please, if you have not, go and subscribe to her channel. She's gorgeous. She does true crime. She does makeup. She's a delight. What more do I need to say? Please thumbs this up. Please subscribe if you have not done so. And I'll see you guys. Well, there will be a visit from Samantha Jones on Sunday. So that's the next time I'll see you. And then as always, you know, not as always, it's a new thing, but my live streams kind of shift around in terms of the dates. So just follow me on Instagram because I always do updates in my stories. And also if you look at my community tab on YouTube, you can generally see if I'm doing a live stream or Better Off Red. It was my pleasure, honey sugar bun, ma'am. You guys are the best. I was gonna try to make a joke about Nicole Kidman, but I couldn't think of one. So, oh well. You guys have a great night. Please stay safe. Please stay safe. I'm drunk already. Please stay safe out there, and I will see you next time. Bye.